Well, some would argue this is the deepest division in the UFC right now, 145 pounds, a lot of killers at the top. This man has emerged out of the pack and gets his much-deserved title shot here tonight.
From the moment he got to the UFC, he told us we were viewing someone that could make an impact, a future champion that will remind us of the great featherweight champs Max Holloway, Jose Aldo Jr. He said, I am special. I will be a champion one day. Tonight, he gets the opportunity. Let's see if he can cash in.
Now, it appeared as though the weight cut was a little bit difficult. He did not want to hear that noise, but that is behind him, and we'll see how it goes for him here on Saturday night. Well, Brian T-City Ortega was 14-0 with a no contest when he ran into Max Holloway in his first UFC championship opportunity. That night didn't go his way, but a lot of people think he has all the skills and all the makeup to eventually get that belt around his waist.
You don't lose, you get an opportunity to get better, and that's what Brian Ortega has to do after he lost that fight to Max Holloway. He will look to take those lessons learned in the octagon over the course of 4.5, 5 rounds and apply them to his career as he goes forward. He has the skill, he has the heart, he has the ability, but now you just got to put it all together if you want to realize a UFC championship.
And of course, if you hear the ladies screaming, that's because T-City has taken his shirt off in the inspection zone. All right, with that, both fighters have now graced the octagon. They will lock the door behind them, ready to go with a crazy fight here at T-Mobile Arena in Las Vegas, Nevada. All right, now we bring you the tail of the tape for this featherweight championship fight. We send it inside the octagon, we find Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds for the undisputed UFC Heavyweight Championship of the world. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, presenting the challenger, Jack Tank Shore. And now, introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner, presenting the reigning, defending, undisputed UFC Featherweight Champion of the world, Brian T-City Ortega.
Herb Dean, third party in the octagon tonight. All right, early round action here, and going to be interesting to see how Brian Ortega approaches this particular stylistic challenge. A lot of people feel like he will have a grappling advantage against this man and most every featherweight in the division, but Ortega wants to showcase that James Lurson boxing, and he's going to throw hands early and often tonight. We'll see how it plays out. Beautiful combination of punches to the head. He gets tagged again. Left hook counter. All right, so the fighter lands a takedown here, early round 1. Attempting a choke now. Ooh, that looks tight. Oh, he got out. How good is that?
This guy is so aware. He never leaves anything long to allow for himself to get subbed.
Working on the ground here. His opponent's feet on the hips. You do it, postures up and lands to the head. Oh, and another punch on the ground gets through. May need some defense here.
He's got to start throwing down.
Oh!
He did a great job of reversing the position, using the opening that his opponent gave him to shove him off and get back up.
Ortega gets touched by that kick there.
It's not over, keep moving.
Oh, big damaging knees here to the body.
So he needs to up. He needs to start kicking more.
He's had a huge strike right there. I'm not sure how many more of these his opponent can take.
Massive shot that he landed. Great job.
Can't get it. Good awareness by the defensive fighter. All right, inside his opponent's guard here, DC. You don't want to play around here too long.
No, you got to either have 2 hands in or 2 hands out, or guys start to attack triangles.
Lands the ground and pound strike here.
Yep, got to be very careful there.
All right, so there it is again. He's been very efficient with his ground and pound striking game tonight.
And now they're starting to pile. He's starting to pile them together. Punch after punch is starting to land from the top position.
He's having his way with him here. One minute to go in the round.
Oh, right into mount. Great defense by the defensive fighter. Oh, nice right hand by the champ, yeah.
Continuing to stay busy here on the ground. Nice movement to avoid some of those strikes from the top. That horn sounds means we have reached the end of round 1.
Breathe deep and recover. Excellent job that last round. Your accuracy is through the roof. I want you to keep doing that. Put those combinations together. Everything is...
Well, what a round it was, especially from a striking standpoint. DC, take us through.
High-level striking. I mean, this is what people come through the doors to see. 2 men, stand on a quarter, chest to chest, forehead to forehead, and let it all fly. I'm surprised nobody went out, but it does excite me for the next round.
You ready to fight? Ready.
All right, second round underway. Gets the single leg takedown. Takes his back now.
Let's go. Work for that back position. Keep landing that hook.
Well, the ground and pound is there once again. Strong work here by Ortega. Man, another one lands. He's trying to pound his opponent's head through the canvas.
Big right hook there by the champ.
All right, well, both fighters pretty comfortable on the ground, DC, but you got to be very careful hanging out here for too long if you're his opponent. Well, as usual, suffocating work from the top here by T-City, Brian Ortega.
Now he's going full mount.
Under 3 minutes now to go in the round.
Don't allow him to hold you down. Keep moving. Keep moving.
He's got to be careful here.
Oh, nice movement to avoid that strike coming down. And now he's got the back.
Let's go. That's a great shot.
Ground and pound. The hammer Mark Coleman would be proud. Oh, excellent pressure here from top position by Ortega.
There it is. Now he's going to mount.
Roger, heavy shots. Go. Heavy shots.
All right, so he's got the ground and pound game going here. Really maximizing his shots here on the ground.
He's got to be careful here.
This is some exhausting work, man.
I mean, it is so tiring to be fighting in this way. So much wrestling, so much grappling, expending all this energy, trying to hold the guy down. Setting up a submission, arms in deep, beautiful ground and pound approach, and now his opponent is starting to swell.
Oh, looks like he might get the finish here.
This has to be it, John. It's got to be it.
Oh, he's out.
He actually escaped. Look, I gotta stop writing these dudes obituaries, man. I always think they're done. Surprise me. He's putting him in exactly the positions he needs to be in right now. He's able to relax here. And he understands, being a veteran of so many fights, that as long as he's on top, he's winning. He feels like he's winning here.
right, so for one fighter, the round mercifully comes to an end as we look back at some of the action. What a display of ground and pound.
It's his calling card. It's exactly what he's known for. He's known as a brutal ground and pound fighter, and he showed you just then why he's known as that in the MMA sphere. He's the guy that if he gets you down, he will dominate you with positioning and brutal, nasty ground and pound.
All right, here we go with this third round of this championship fight.
Good punch, man.
Oh, huge strike lands there, and somehow his opponent's chin held up.
His opponent's chin held up, but you do not want to be on the receiving end of those types of strikes.
Well, hard to imagine we would get this late in the fight and have the BJJ practitioner not attempt a single takedown. What gives?
I have no idea. He's not even tried to get this fight to the ground. I don't know what's happening, or maybe something happened earlier in the fight that's deterred him from fighting the fight that we have come to expect from this guy. I mean, I cannot believe what we are watching.
Whiffs on the right hand. Oh, stuffs the takedown without issue. Just out of range with the straight left hand. 3 minutes.
Oh, nice takedown defense.
Fighters separate from the clinch. Well, not sure if he's lighter on his feet or what it is, but these last couple of rounds, he's been far more aggressive, a lot more pressure. Oh, he's really starting to light him up now. Immediately gets the underhook.
Look at the... Oh, no!
Oh, judo toss. Made it look easy. All right, he's trying to control posture here. Now trying to hip escape.
He's just trying to move out of this position off the bottom.
Posture's up now. That's a vicious head strike. How'd he take it? Ooh, good movement to avoid that strike from the top.
And there you go. Again, half guard.
Well, he grounded him, and now he's trying to pound him out. Great ground strikes here. Man, how fun is this to watch as he continues to dole out damage with the ground and pound?
Take it back to the days of guys like Mark Coleman, just beating people up in the ground and pound. This guy is a throwback fighter. It's very fun to watch.
Yeah, the Godfather would be proud.
Massive shot from the top. He's very accurate in the ground and pound, and it's showing because he's landing so consistently.
Now inside the closed guard. Ortega's trying to get a triangle submission here. Oh, compromising spot here. Triangle choke is locked in.
30 seconds left. 30 seconds left in the round.
Trying to guard pass here. Not today.
No, it ain't happening. Good job understanding the transition.
All right, 3 rounds down, potentially 2 more to go. We are headed to the championship rounds.
All right, settle down, relax, breathe, okay? The takedowns are not working, okay? They're not working the way you're setting them, but we're sticking to the game.
All right, so there's the horn at the end of the round. Multiple takedowns landed for him over the previous 5 minutes.
And you know what, John? Even more importantly, look at the opponent now. He's afraid to pull the trigger because he's been taken down so many times. Getting taken down is one thing, but having it happen to you continuously really does make you gun shy. And right now, he's very tentative to let his offense go because of the fear of getting taken down back to the mat again.
All right, here we go. The tension is palpable. 4th round is underway. You've got a thing or two to say about these championship rounds.
The 4th round is easily the hardest round in fighting. You're so used to fighting up to 3. You got to get back off that stool, and this is a real test of your will and desire to win a fight.
All right, looks as though that strike maybe opened up a cut around the eye area.
Yeah, it looks like that strike opened up a cut, John, but it's nothing to worry about now, but he's got to start to protect it.
Single leg takedown. Ortega's trying for a submission here. Oh, good technique there. He's got the triangle choke locked in.
Armbar.
Oh, he escapes.
He got out. I mean, Wow, that is great submission defense.
Side control now, DC. A lot of options at his disposal from here.
That was a slick transition.
Arm triangle attempt here.
Nice arm triangle setup.
Oh, looks like he's got that arm pinned in the triangle now.
It looks like he's getting close to this arm triangle. All he's got to do now is isolate the arm, get his head down to the mat, and squeeze, and his opponent will have no choice but to tap.
Nice work, guys.
Oh, he gets out.
He was able to get his momentum going back towards his opponent and back in the opposite direction to get his hips back and his chest down towards the mat.
And you just spilled your popcorn all over the broadcast table.
I absolutely did, John. You know I love popcorn.
His right eye's closing up.
Great submission defense.
All right, so a grueling battle on the ground, and no surprise, the crowd pops in appreciation as the fighters work their way back to the
This
field.
is an educated crowd, Jay. They appreciate high-level grappling. That's exactly what they got in that exchange.
Mixing it up well tonight. There's a shot to the leg. 90 seconds to go.
Big double leg level change. He passes to half guard. Great submission defense on display tonight.
Now drops inside that.
Guillotine. That guillotine is tight. Very smart there. You never favor submission over a dominant position.
All right, dominant position for him here. Full mount. If you're the bottom fighter, better start moving those hips, DC.
Oh, you got to start moving those hips. What you should do initially, right, is start to push at the knees. Push at the hips, create some distance, shrimp, and try to recollect half guard. Half guard sucks, but it's much better than being mounted fully by your opponent.
Final seconds of round 4. Ortega's looking to pass out of the half guard here and get that side control, but he is denied by the opposition. Buzzer sounds for the end of round 4. All right, so that's the end of the round. Pretty significant damage done in that round. Cut on the cheek, sustained there from that strike. Now the cut man's got to get in there and close that thing up. Better to be below the eye than above it, sure, but nonetheless, this could be a factor now moving forward. All right, replay truck has been kept busy tonight as we get you some clips from that previous round, and maybe we can even isolate the strike that opened his cheek up.
I mean, a cut on your cheek, while it's in a better spot, it is still so hard to deal with. Every time that gets hit, it hurts so bad. He's gonna have to move his head here.
You ready to fight? Ready. Good.
5th and final round.
Nice movement punch.
Bone on bone, shin/foot, right to the skull. You see why I'm a commentator and not a fighter? You see why?
Yeah, those are
Huge strike lands there, DC.
He landed that massive shot. Now he needs to try to find the next shot, the follow-up shot that will finish the fight.
Oh! Beautiful combination. Ortega's got his arm under the chin, going for a guillotine now. Oh, what a beautiful counter to the guillotine there. Gets side mount. Now, you gotta be kidding me, he's out.
Get the ball here. Yes, smart adjustment, yep.
Just over 3 minutes now to go in the fight.
Big ground and pound.
All right, half guard position here, DC. You have an extra
Look at him attack that arm triangle on the opposite side. When it's time to finish, he will lock his hands, pass his body all the way to the opposite side. Drop.
Oh, looks tight to me. Oh, submission defense on full display there.
He said that he was very aware of what this guy brought to the octagon, and it showed in that defense.
Oh, he's got the ground and pound going now. All right, we'll see if he can apply pressure inside his opponent's guard here, DC. So the crowd absolutely loving it as these fighters work their way back to the feet.
The fighters are back to their feet now. and they can take in the applause because they deserve it after that grappling exchange.
All right, well, time is the enemy now, DC, and he's really running out of it if he's going to get his hand raised tonight.
He's got to go forward. He's got to just throw everything at his opponent to try and find that punch or that kick that's going to end the fight. There isn't time for strategy.
All right, again, he shoots for a takedown here and unable to get it, so the takedown defense reigns supreme yet again.
The takedown defense is holding up, Johnny. He's doing a great job of keeping his feet going backwards, sprawling, dropping his hips, and anticipating the shots coming. Very well done.
There, somehow, his opponent stayed upright.
I mean, he's still on his feet, but he's not up by much.
Oh, huge left. All right, so an epic 25-minute championship fight here tonight, and it seems like the incumbent has done enough to retain his title.
They say every time you're fighting, when you're the champion, you get the biggest, baddest guy in the entire world. So, of course, it's going to be close. But I believe the champ did just enough to retain his title.
The official decision is in. It resides with Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 5 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for a decision. The judges score the contest 49-45, 49-45, and 48-46. Declaring the winner by unanimous decision, and still the undisputed UFC featherweight champion of the world, Brian T-City Ortega!
All right, so they go the full 25 minutes, but in the end, the champion goes out the way he came in. Still the hunted at 145 pounds. Congratulations to the